Hey guys, it's Angus, and today I'm going to give you a full sound test of the RØDE VideoMic Go. So my last video actually was the unboxing of the RØDE VideoMic Go, so now I'm going to be using the microphone for all of my videos, and of course I'm using it right now. So this video is really for people who are choosing to buy it, or maybe are looking for other options, and may find this video useful to see if you actually like the video quality and the audio quality produced from the camera and the microphone. So what I was going to do originally is use two different separate DSLRs and record one on the internal microphone and one on the RØDE VideoMic Go, but instead what I'm going to do is do the same scenario but review it on the same camera, because some cameras have different better input microphones. For example, the first DSLR I was using was the Nikon D3200, where this one I'm using the D5300. And of course I'll be using the D5300 to record all the audio from this video, including the input microphone and also the RØDE microphone. Just some quick information that you may find helpful. To be honest, I don't really know what this information means, but for example, the frequency range goes from 100 Hz to 16,000 Hz, which I hope is good. Also, the dynamic range is 96 decibels and the maximum SPL is 120 decibels. So some of you who don't know what SPL is, it means sound pressure level, and it basically means the maximum SPL is the maximum amount of sound pressure a microphone can handle before it distorts. And I'm no sound engineer, but I know 120 decibels is a lot, so of course this microphone has been engineered to take on a lot of sound without distorting. Of course the RØDE VideoMic Go is a standard microphone, so it uses a standard 3.5mm jack, and also it can be used for GoPro cameras, which can be used with separate cables as well. Also, the RØDE VideoMic Go is actually RØDE's most recent microphone. The last one I believe was released in 2013 and 2012, and those were the VideoMic Pro. So before I do the main tests for the microphone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk from the RØDE VideoMic Go, which obviously I'm doing now. Then I'm going to talk in the Speedlink microphone, which is my primary microphone, and then I'm going to talk in the input microphone from the Nikon D5300. Of course, this is what you've been hearing for the majority of the video, and this is the RØDE VideoMic Go microphone. So right now I'm using the Speedlink microphone, and I use this for almost all of my videos, so all of my unboxings, all of my reviews, and that includes my product reviews and also my movie reviews. So it may be a little bit different in terms of the sound quality because it's a lot further away. Usually when I record I have the Speedlink right above my head, but of course to make this a fair test I've got it exactly the same distance, because of course the RØDE mic is attached on the shoe mount and that's on top of the camera. So quite frankly I think the Speedlink microphone on its own is actually really good, but you may find that the RØDE mic is definitely going to be better in terms of range and also how it picks it up, and also just the quality and the depthness of it. But if you use the microphone right, you can actually get quite cheap microphones to sound really good. So while the Speedlink microphone is actually quite cheap, it's around I believe £10 on Amazon, the RØDE mic is actually 5 times that and it's about £51 on Amazon. Okay, so now I'm using the input microphone from the Nikon D5300, and you may notice that the sound is quite horrible. Some of you actually may think that the audio quality on this camera actually is definitely good enough, but quite frankly, when you have background noise, you can probably find that it will definitely pick it up much easier. That's the definite benefit of having an external microphone, is that it will pick up your voice, where this will probably pick up a lot more background noise. Currently this room is quite quiet. I usually have a PC run in the background, but I don't. I've tried to make it as quiet as possible, so you may find that it's picking up my voice much better, but say you're videoing in quite a noisy area, it's going to pick up all of the other sounds. So the Nikon D5300 is around a £600 DSLR, and I'm not too sure if the sound quality is really good enough. It should have excellent audio quality because it's a top DSLR. It's more on the side of the medium to top DSLR. but quite frankly, I can sometimes find that the audio quality is disappointing, especially for voice recording. Okay, so I've now switched back to the Rode microphone, and it's sort of down to you really if you think the audio quality is much better on which one. Personally, I think the Speedlink on its own is just good enough, but obviously Rode mic is probably going to have an edge to it because of the engineering and of course the price is just going to be better. So now let's take a look at some of the different scenarios that I've recorded the audio in. Some of them are a little bit weird, but I've tried to include some that may sound better with which microphone. So instead of using the Speedlink with the different scenarios, I've just used the Rode microphone and the built-in microphone. Okay, so this is what it sounds like, sort of in the open, quite a wide space, and I've turned the sensitivity up so you might be able to hear some other noises as well, and hopefully if it does work, then maybe you should be able to hear some noises that usually you wouldn't be able to pick up on a normal microphone. So of course this is the Rode mic at the moment, and I'm probably about half a meter away from it at the moment. Okay, so now I've switched to the built-in mic on the Nikon D5300. I wanted to do it with one camera and not with two different cameras, so one of the inbuilt one and one with a separate microphone, because I thought different Nikon cameras sometimes cope with audio equipment differently. Now what I mean by that is, say, a top-range Nikon camera may be better to cope with some audio equipment than maybe a standard Nikon DSLR like the D3200. So what I'm going to do now is just a quick range test. I'm not really going to be specifically tell you how far away, but I'll sort of give an idea. So now I'm probably at about, say, 1.5 meters. Now I'm probably at about 3 or 4 meters, and so on and so forth. And now I'm probably at about maybe 10 meters, so that sort of gives you an idea. There you have it. I hope this video helped for you determining which microphone is best. I know some of the scenarios were quite weird and I do suck at piano, but hopefully that will give you an idea of what the audio quality is for each device. So of course audio quality means quite a lot to me, because I find when I look back at my old videos that the audio quality can be very disappointing, and I find that really irritating. I personally think audio quality is actually just as important as video quality, and hopefully this will give you an idea of how much better it is compared to the original microphone built into Nikon cameras. So there you have it. That was the sound test for the Nikon camera, built-in microphone, the Rode microphone, and also the Speedlink microphone. So thanks for watching, and be sure to give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And Tornado Hunters, and then there's another side which is based on high school graduates. To be honest, I think the way they did this is quite clever, because it gives you quite a cinematic experience of what it is like up close and then what it is like with the shit. Hey guys, it's Angus, and today I'm going to give you a full town shit. Hey guys, it's Angus, and today I'm going to give you a full town fuck, I can't say sound test. So my last video was actually at the shit. So just some of you, those sound tech shit, that didn't work. So while the Speedlink microphone is actually quite expensive, the Rode mic is actually quite expensive. Wait, that didn't make sense. And you may have to watch this again in headphones or much better speakers, because I sometimes find if you're watching this video in, say, with a bad shit. Okay, so I've now switched back